Oh, I have a nice day. It seems like there's a good thing will happen today.
When Ronaldo San Miguel arrived at his cubicle, he is clueless in everything. On January 1994, Ronaldo San Miguel and the other employees of Zuelig Freight and Cargo System were informed to go to the conference room.
Hello, good morning to all of you. I just want to remind you that we will have an emergency meeting today. Please proceed to the conference room. Thank you.
Hey, what happened? How come there's an emergency meeting?
I bet you still don't know the news. I have a bad feelings for this. Hi.
Good morning, everyone. I called an emergency meeting because I want to tell you that this corporation would cease operation and that will affect the employees, including you, would be separated, Mr. San Miguel.
What do you mean by that?
Why all of a sudden? What's the reason behind this? We have right to know.
On February 28, 1994, Zeta called Reynaldo San Miguel and informed him of his termination effective on March 31, 1994. April 5, 1994, he was summarily terminated without any valid cause and due process.
Are you going to terminate us without any valid reason? We have right to know all of that. I've been a customer representative for almost years. Then, I've been knowing that I'm already terminated without any valid cause and due process. Do you know that your deeds is illegal? In this case, I can sue you. That's unfair. See you in court.
After the discussion of both parties, Ronaldo San Miguel submit a complaint in Court of Appeal because of illegal dismissal and other complaints. San Miguel contended that the amendments of the Article of Incorporation of Zeta were for the purpose of changing the corporate name, broadening the primary function, and increasing the capital stock, and that such amendments could not mean that Zeta had been thereby dissolved. Petitioner countered that San Miguel termination from Zeta had been for a cause authorized by the Labor Code. The decision of Labor Arbiter on November 15, 1999. Labor Arbiter Francisco A. Robles as Mark Tappel ruled that San Miguel has been illegally dismissed. The NLRC affirmed the LAS decision and denied the motion for reconsideration of petitioner. Petitioner then filed a petition for certiorari in the CA imputing to the NLRC grave abuse of discretion amounting to lack or excess of jurisdiction. The CA affirmed the NLRC decision.
All rise.
Department. One of the Superior Court is here in session. Judge Ira proceeding. Please be seated.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Calling the case of Zuelig Freight and Cargo System, Petitioner versus Ronaldo San Miguel. Are both sides ready?
Ready for the people, Your Honor.
Ready for the defense, Your Honor.
Will be the clerk please swear to the jury?
Will the jury please stand and raise your right hand? Do each of you will fairly try the case before this court? And that you will remain a true verdict according to the evidence and instruction of the court. So help me God. Please say I do.
I do.
You may be seated.
I'm the attorney of the petitioner. Its non-acceptance of San Miguel had not been by any means irregular or discriminatory, that its predecessor in interest had complied with the requirements for the termination due to cessation of business operations. that it had no obligation to employ San Miguel in the exercise of its valid management prerogative. That employments had been sufficient time to make their decision whether to accept its offer of employment or not, but he had not responded to its offer within the time set. That because of his failure to meet the deadline, the offer had expired, that you had nonetheless been hired on a temporary basis. And then, when it decided to hire another employee instead of him, such decision arbitrary because of seniority considerations.
Here's the side of the respondents.
I am the attorney of the respondents. So, contrary to the respondents' claim that Zeta ceased operation and closed its business, we believe that there was merely a change of business name and primary purpose, and also upgrading the stock of the corporation. Now, Zwelig and Zeta are therefore legally the same person entity, and was admitted by Zwelig Council in its letter to the VAT Department of Bureau of Internal Revenue on June 8, 1994. As such, the termination of complainant's services allegedly due to cessation of business operation of Zeta is deemed illegal. Notwithstanding his receipt of separation benefits from respondents, complainant is not stopped from legality of his dismissal.
Zeta and petitioner remained one and the same corporation. The change of name did not give the petitioner the license to terminate employees of Zeta like San Miguel, without just or authorized cause. The situation was not similar to that of an enterprise buying the business of another company, where the purchasing company had no obligation to rehire terminated employees of the latter. Petitioner, despite its new name, was the mere continuation of Zeta's corporate being, and still held the obligation to honor all of Zeta's obligations, one of which was to respect San Miguel's security of tenure. The dismissal of San Miguel from employment on the pretext that petitioner, being a different corporation, had no obligation to accept him as its employee, was illegal and On November 2, 2002, the Court of Appeals dismissed of the petition on the ground.
In view of the foregoing, complainant is found to have been illegally dismissed. Respondent Zwelig Freight and Cargo System Incorporation is hereby ordered to pay complainant his back wage from April 1, 1994 up to November 15, 1999 in the amount of 324,615. So ordered.
As regards the second and last argument advanced by petitioner Zwelig that private respondent San Miguel is not entitled to attorney's fee, this court finds no reason to disturb the ruling of the public respondents NLRC. NLRC was saying to the effects by the petitioner Zwelig's act of illegally dismissing private respondent San Miguel. The latter was compelled to litigate and thus incurred expenses to protect his interest. In the same fashion, private respondent San Miguel contended that petitioner Zwelig acted in gross and evident bad faith in refusing to satisfy his plainly valid, just and demandable claim.
In view of the foregoing, the resolutions dated April 4, 2001 and June 15, 2001 of the National Labor Relations Commission affirming the November 15, 1999 decision of the labor arbiter hereby are affirmed, and the instant petition for certiorari is hereby denied and order dismissed. So ordered.
Go.
Are you going to terminate at... Do you know that your deeds is illegal? In this case, I can show you. I can show you. Su. I can show you. I can show you. I can show you.
Good morning, everyone.